Now, it has been over 3 years since over 1,000 refugees were moved from the Cape Town CBD to 2 large tents in Bellville and Kensington. The large group first occupied the Central Methodist Church as well as the surrounding pavements. The national state of disaster required everyone to stay home and off the streets during the hard COVID lockdown. But even after the state of disaster was lifted, hundreds continue to live in those tents in poor and hazardous conditions. Ayesha Ismail reports.
This is Pain City in Bellville. Caroline Shemi lives here with hundreds of refugees and more than 200 children. She says they won't leave here unless they are resettled in another country.
What I can say, people here, we are waiting for the UNHCR. They must come and do their job. Anywhere where they were going to take us, anywhere that I'm going to be safe with my family.
She says those living here have barricaded themselves for protection against the cold and criminal elements. Each family has their own structure made with cardboard and wooden pallets. They are close together, which makes it a fire hazard. But Shemi says no cooking is allowed inside and meals are prepared outside in the makeshift kitchen. And while some have agreed to be repatriated, some of those who chose integration have returned to the tents after 3 months of being supported financially during that time by the UNHCR. Gideon Andeka, who stays with a smaller group of refugees in Kensington, says he's prepared to go anywhere.
We want the UN to send us to the 10th country. No matter where is the camp of refugees, no matter is in Malawi, no matter is Zimbabwe or Botswana or Namibia.
Why don't you want to stay in South Africa?
In a lot of trouble here, and I don't see effort of government to stop this crime. Is every day is growing. You can go to location now. Is every day is the crime. The foreigner, the one is a victim of all those things.
He says they sought refuge in South Africa after running away from atrocities in their own countries.
We found another one again. We are traumatized.
Home Affairs Minister Aaron Motsoaledi says he's tried everything possible to assist the 2 groups in Cape Town with the help of the UNHCR and the International Organization for Migration. But he says they continue to protest.
And what is more, they even destroyed the facilities that were there, ablution facilities, in order for us to look very bad.
Motsoaledi says their hands are tied when it comes to evicting refugees.
Now, as I'm talking here in front of you, we need to evict them. But unfortunately, as Home Affairs, we are not landlords. The landlord is the Department of Public Works and the Cape Town Metro. And I must state here publicly that the Cape Town Metro is not cooperating with this issue. When you discuss with them, they tell you it's a Home Affairs problem. So we need to evict those people. But to evict them legally, we need eviction papers. And eviction papers are applied for. And we have asked the city many times.
The City of Cape Town says it's looking into the matter and will respond when the relevant information is collated and verified. Ayesha Ismail, Cape Town.